Yo, yo, yo! Welcome. Welcome back. We are back live. Woohoo! Let me just turn on my camera, turn on the lights, turn on the action. Alright, cool. Cool. Welcome back. Here we are. Back and better than ever. So, I didn't stream for the past couple days. And, but now I'm streaming. And I was thinking about updating the schedule, starting with today, which is to turn the evening stream into more of the chill stream vibe that I've been sort of mentioning and talking about. Let's just start doing that. Get right into this evening stream. I don't know if I'm going to be recording these and posting to YouTube. I'm thinking that this evening stream might turn into more chilling out and just chatting. It's either that or it turns into working on stuff and just hanging out, but maybe not as educational or more demonstrative. So maybe for some people that will be more educational, but more working on different projects. And so I have a project in mind that we could get started on. And this is a reference song. But before we get to that, I want to mention the morning is from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be streaming, and that's when it's going to be more educational, where I follow, maybe read out loud some of these sections on visual guides. The visual effects guide here. We'll pick this lesson up tomorrow morning, but I'll update the schedule, and it'll be like a nice streaming sandwich where the morning is like a educational, lesson-based, high octane thinking. Then the evening can be more relaxing and chill, where we're just going with the flow and trying to create some cool stuff and hang. All right. With that said, I would like to play this song, but I know I can't. But so this is a reference song that I really like by Cosmonic, but it's this artist I'm a big fan of, AU5. It's a remix of this song with the visuals that we can take a peek at. I think it's okay to show this. But it's a music video. And I wanted to go through and kind of like dissect it, like how they went about making this. It was just like whoever the person who edited this really enjoyed everything about this. You can kind of see it's pulsing to the beat. Really, it's too bad I can't play this, or else I'll go to jail instantly. But you just have to check it out for yourself. Pulsing to the beat, very stylized. It's got like this grain on it. The flashes are to the beat. It's speed ramping to the beat. I know how to do that inside of After Effects, but we have to let's figure out how to do that inside of DaVinci Resolve. Let me pop out the chat so I can see. But basically, to get... Wait, there's other elements to this. There's these, which are cool. And there's this warp effect, which, if you've been watching, you know I'm a big fan of. But these, like that type of footage, this is an effect we could make. That's like a mirrored image. This, I mean, that's very cool. And I wonder if we could make some, we could use it as reference and try to make our own. But I do have a song that we can play. Very upbeat. And I was thinking this could be the song. They're quite different. This is very upbeat. This is like more not serious of a song, but it's a it's a serious melodic dubstep lyrical song. And this is well, I'll just play it. I'll play it. Okay, so that's the intro to the song. I think we should approach the intro here. This is a song that this artist who remains to be known, wanted me to play around with this, see what I could come up with. So I thought looking at this would be a good place to start for reference. It's like, what do I like? What do I think's already made that's cool that I can kind of check out? And what type of elements? When I was watching this, I was thinking about like, oh, how to go about making this. So there's a lot of these like graphical shots that are just elements that we can use. We can figure out how to do this beat matching later, but we want to block. That's the word, right? We want to come up with the main. We want to block and go through and make a rough revision. And we could do that maybe with the first 30 seconds here. So we're just trying to gather like reference and then start looking for pieces that we can throw into DaVinci Resolve. See where we go from there. So let's do that. On the media page, we bring in the song. Turn this down. All right, sorry. Be loud. Still up. So we want to do this first 30 seconds here. And what kind of content, what type of, are we going to reference, use this as reference? Do we want to set it in space? Well, what can we say about this song? Very upbeat, very got a strong beat going. Nice 4/4 beat, 4 on the floor. Just very positive, kind of like over the top energy. Throughout the series, we've kind of played around with that rainbow element. This makes me think of sort of like that rainbow tunnels and. But there's a, what is it? The Simpsons skipping along. Homer Simpson skipping GIF. Kind of reminds me of that a little bit. But so let's check out Envato. Let's see if we can find some stock footage to bring in. Because I think this has quite a bit of stock footage, but it's identifying. I think this is stock footage. If we type in Galaxy. Okay, so here I am on Envato. This paint element, I feel like we see paint elements several times. I wonder if this is hand keyframed. Okay, can we see a paint? There it is. That was that was it. And I looked away. Right? Like as an abstract paint abstraction here. Yo! What's up? Brandon Joy. How's it going, man? Welcome back. Going good? Good to hear. I'm glad you're stopping by. I took the past couple days off, but today is the start of the new format, which is going to be this time of night for you, I think. This time of day for me is well, it's evening for me. It's turning into this is going to be like the chill stream, like sort of just working and messing around, hanging out. It's 5 a.m. So I'm going to be streaming in the morning now at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, but yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna be streaming at 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then I'm gonna be streaming from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So it's 4 hours of streaming per day. I'm gonna update my schedule on Twitch to reflect that, but it's pretty much gonna be that. Yeah. And then the morning one, the morning for me, that's gonna be like the educational stream where I try to go through, you know, like learn from just learn. And then evening is gonna be more like just hanging out and just either working on stuff or vibing out. Today, hey Ramon, sorry, Ramon. Um, Today we are checking this out. You know the musician T-Pain? Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Everyone knows T-Pain. Today we're referencing this. We started kind of like checking out this music video, and we're gonna start messing around trying to see if we can make something cool with this as a reference point. But then you check this song out. You'll I mean it's a dope song. It just came out. Really like it. I like the music video. I want to try and reference that and apply it to with this song. It's a different type of song, but we're going to be trying to put it together for the 30 seconds here.
Streaming video.
I don't think I can play the audio though. That's awesome. T-Pain's cool. He streams. He's I saw a clip where he was explaining that he was doing like mocap for the foot for the movement of himself in this. I just saw a clip of that. I didn't look into this any yet, but that's dope. That's awesome. Yeah. So today I'm trying to go through Envato, see if we can grab some elements and find kind of like a style for to go along with this song. But yeah, I mean, part of this is like finding elements and then thinking if we want to up level the elements, we want to bring it into Unreal Engine and try to make some scenes, or if we want to kind of keep with this sort of abstract style here, where it's like visuals match sort of the mood and it's a cohesive space that we're in, but I feel like a video like this is way more approachable though. I don't know about bringing it all into Blender right now. The volume capture, yeah. But the environment and lights, etc., were done by him, of course. Made like 50-minute video showcasing the process. Ooh, okay. I mean, we can do that. We could do that. It needs a little bit of planning though. He had a vision for it. Right now it's like I'm looking for for my vision on what this is, on what to make. We have we have the technology here on the channel. Oh, cool! This is it. Actually, I don't have volume capture. I don't know how to do volume capture yet for myself. I need like that's like that comes with tracking. That's the thing that I don't have. Like a suit. No, I mean, oh, for volume capture. No. But like the next best thing is to do like a suit, like a Rokoko or something like that. Or not Rokoko. You seen this? Yeah. I mean, you don't need a volume capture. Whatever. No. This is all we need. Like, so motion capture here. Wait, is there something different here you're talking about between volume? You're talking about like the NFL, they have the recording of the entire like point clouds for everything. Is that what you're talking about? And so he had that. Yeah, he was in a stadium, so he used their stadium system to do the capture. Is that what it is? Yeah, we don't have that. We're not there yet on this channel, but motion capture is within reach. They have camera. You can do motion capture with I've seen 2 iPhones. Some systems work with just 2 or 3 iPhones set up, but it seems like suits. It seems like 2 or 3 iPhones can make it like proof of concept. It seems like, but then once you want to kind of save a lot of time, you get a suit. The stadium here in the video is a 3D model, but he was captured like that. So Ramon, I am going to be streaming in the morning, and those are going to be more like educational, where we're following, like we're going to be continuing this visual effects guide, where I'm going to be reading this out loud and then going through and figuring it out with everybody. And so that'll be like a 2-hour stream. That's going to be in the morning though. And then in the evening, it's just kind of like going to start being more relaxed and like hanging out, talking about stuff, like VFX, maybe working on some things, playing around. Ideally, both at the same time, but so for the morning streams, that's going to be the time that, like, every day trying to learn new concepts and like, or either get repetitions in and practice. And so hopefully in the evening around here, it's like still beneficial, still value of just like hanging out, talking about what's happening, working on stuff, but it's not going to be as like tutorial like as the morning streams. But so ending. Oh, crowds. I have crowds in Unreal Engine. Volume capture is basically 3D video capture of you at 30 FPS. It basically takes one model for each frame, so the topology changes. Oh, that link talks about it. Some people call it video geometry. Can I listen to? I can
be stupid, but hey, that's me. So yeah, I'm not gonna show their faces. As opposed to motion capture, which only captures the position of the bones, this captures the performance of the actor. So you capture the hair, the cloth deformation, you capture everything. We also have the ability to add props to the characters, in this case a baseball cap and a hat. So you may think, well, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is that with videogrammetry, the geometry changes pretty much every frame. So you cannot simply attach an object to a vertex because this vertex may not be there on the next frame. Now, the big advantage of videogrammetry is that you can do whatever you want with the camera. You're not limited to seeing something from one angle or just, a little bit of variation. No. You can do it full 360 degrees around your characters and it just works great. This is a test shot we did using videogrammetry. Even the guy on stage is full CG. The entire thing is all Blender. There's no way we could render this with GPU because it was too heavy, too many textures, too much stuff to handle. We don't have a graphic card with like 80 gigs of RAM. That doesn't exist unless you combine two cards together, which is not the case. And our render farm is CPU, and that's one of the reasons why we use CPU for rendering, because having 80 gigs of RAM for CPU, it's no big deal. On a graphic card, much more complicated. Another big issue.
Huh. That's interesting. I don't really get it. I get videogrammetry. It's like high definition photos. It's like 360 cameras that are capturing all the different spaces. I mean, and maybe even it's like LiDAR, right? But how were they able to do, like, why was this? Is it computer generated? This is all what?
Which is not the case, and our render farm is CPU, and that's one of the reasons why we use CPU for rendering, because having 80 gigs of RAM for CPU, it's no big deal around your characters, and it just works great. This is a test shot we did using videogrammetry. Even the guy on stage is full CG. The entire thing is all Blender. There's no way we could render this with...
No, this is from, but this was a real performance, wasn't it?
Full 360 degrees.
This was a real performance? Like, these are all unique models, or, yeah. This is, no, is this fake? Is this CG? Or it was captured? It's all CG. I don't know about what. No. It's photography. They're capturing the performance with like a bunch of cameras. And maybe LiDAR, I'm guessing. Oh. Yes. But it's not like they used a model system to generate these people, right? They just captured them with the photogrammetry and then had them as volumes, right? Right. It's all real people. That's what I'm saying. Okay, we're on the same page. All right. Yeah. So, right. They have this in stadiums because stadiums have like the 360, the perfect 360 lighting, and so that they can hook up a ton of cameras. I was watching something about that in football.
It's easy, you just take a vertex and you parent something on it, right? But you need to understand that when you do videogrammetry, the geometry changes every frame. It's not a rigged model. Every frame is different because it captures everything. It captures the performance. So if I move, it's going to capture the fold in my clothes. If my hands are like this and they touch, then the hands are just going to merge together. They're not going to be separate geometry anymore. So the geometry changes every frame. So if this is vertex 1000, maybe next frame.
So in this case, it's like rendering, it's like the people are basically like meshes. So it's not even like, yeah.
Frame vertex 1000 is here, and then it's here, so the hat would move all the way around. So how do you do this? Well, we have a secret recipe for that, and I'm not going to tell you. Okay, so this shot here, this is a full CG shot. This is the Dakota building in New York. This is where John Lennon was shot in the 80s. So imagine you need to do a shot that happens there. So you want to shoot in New York. You need to close the street. You need to get a full crew there. You need security. You need insurance. You need permits. You need all this stuff. It's going to cost you a fortune. That is, if they let you shoot there. When this
I've been like in 1.5x recently. Trying to.
case, it's a full CG shot. And if you want more characters, it's just a slider, right? You want more characters? Yes, characters. How many do you want? You know, we have no limits. And the cool thing is, we could do the same shot at night. Same price. So we can do any environment that we want. So that's why I say it's affordable. Because you can do shots like this that are full CG, and it's going to be much cheaper than filming in New York, that's for sure. And you can see the light beam of the car, the light of the policeman and everything. That's pretty cool. That's the cool stuff about the videogrammetry. Now this is me getting into a box. This is Embergen, and you can see I flicker from time to time. That's because Embergen doesn't really support geometry that's changing every frame for Olympics. It kind of works, but it flickers, but it still works for the simulation. And now I'm catching on fire and I'm burning. Now, this is a typical example where you would need videogrammetry because this is just like rig models that you can buy online from libraries, and you never see anybody's face because their faces are not animated, so it would look very boring. So everybody is, nobody's looking forward. They're all from the back, except for this guy here in front, and he's super blurry because they want to hide that he doesn't have any expressions. So if you want to make something more realistic, you need to do a presentation for a tram that's going to cost $13 billion. Well, why don't you spend a little bit of money on your presentation and use videogrammetry instead of these cheap characters? Bad. Okay, so it doesn't support transparent objects. So because if you have like a water bottle, it's not going to work for the videogrammetry. It's not going to work. Fine details, we cannot capture anything smaller than 6 millimeters. So if you have a cigarette, it's probably going to fade in and out. So sometimes it's going to work, sometimes it won't. So it's a bit complicated. Free flowing hair, not going to work because it's smaller than 6 millimeter. Reflective material, if you did any photogrammetry, you know that anything metallic is not going to work well because when you move the camera angle, the reflections are different. So it's not working.
Okay, well that's photogrammetry, and that is that's what T-Pain used because he had access to a entire stadium that he could record. Yeah, but that's actually. Oh, well, you can light yourself in a volume. No, he didn't use photogrammetry? He used motion capture. Oh, okay.
Certain parts. You can't see it as it happens right now, but when it goes, look at me, when it does that, I made all the lines on the basketball court glow and go back down. And that's when you find out that it is a basketball arena. And that's when you're going to see the giant peacock on the fucking basketball court. You feel me? So think about that for a second. Here it is. I'm going to show you. Right. So here it is.
That's really cool that he's doing this. I get it though. If you do a volume capture of yourself, you can still light it to be in the space, like make it look right. Nah, but I feel like the motion capture is what most people want. Or if there's some in-between thing where you could do volume capture. Oh, volume capture, and then you're able, and then they figure out a way to like do like some way to attach a rig onto the volume capture for editing. That would be like the ultimate, right? Because the thing about mocap is that it's yeah, that's it. That's like the ultimate future thing. Because motion capture, I hear that it's like you're wearing a suit and it messes with you. And then this is, you don't really have that post control, so. All right, I mean, I'm not using I'm not using photogrammetry though. This stuff is a few steps away. Wow, that looks really good. That's oh, that's ZBrush. Yeah, ZBrush. Have you played around with um what's it called? Huh? Uh-oh. Reconnected there, didn't I? We got it? Okay, it's still running. Okay, so have you messed around with metahumans? Have you messed around with the metahumans at all? Hello? Did I lose you? This was one thing I messed around with. You can do face where you like link up the motion of your mouth with the metahuman. It's just so computer processor heavy though. I'd have to like pre-set that up if I were gonna do it on stream. Like preload the instance and then get that working so that it was just a demo. That's kind of how like Unreal seems to work well when it's just like after you load up. After you load up Unreal, it can do like quite a lot, but it just takes a little while. I changed internets and it cut out the stream. Yeah, I got disconnected for a second there. Yeah. Actually, that was my bad because I have to have I keep the Wi-Fi on during the day so that I can print stuff, but then I should be turning it off when I stream because it's faster on on the wire. But anyways, I was saying like have you messed with metahumans at all? Really? They've got like the tools. You can just like jump into their thing, like the website. Okay. So this thing is coming along. Oh, now it's better. It's still, at least last time I tried it, it just seemed like it was so heavy on the computer because there's like a bajillion polygons inside each face. Mocap retargeting because the UE5 retargeting wasn't that good? Yeah, yeah. That's true. It was just like really time intensive. Like a lot of steps. Okay, but while that loads, it is loading. But while that loads. Okay, wait, no, it's loaded. That doesn't look. That kind of looks like me. What's wrong with this? I feel like it's not quite there yet. Ah. Can I make a new one? Let's make a metahuman. I think all these are... This character uses assets that are currently in development, which will only be displayed at super high level or high level. We gotta find one that isn't, that doesn't have this. What do you think? Which one? About... Who doesn't have an exclamation point on it? I'd probably start, if I was going for myself, like that Christopher was probably closer. Or Cooper. The VFX supervisor of Endgame from Weta was talking about how they make CG characters alive. It's a simple trick. They add a tiny point light for each eye. Well, inside, you can tweak the eyes and all that stuff inside an Unreal Engine. This is not how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to be like mixing people that look closer. I'm just kind of messing around. I remember, yeah, that makes CG characters look alive, which most armatures don't do, as I see on social media. Eyes are very important for characters. Metahumans are very impressive as they are basically character creator, but they still have the uncanny valley. Yeah. 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 Well. Yeah. Well, there's no CG characters that aren't in that canny valley. I think that canny valley is never going to disappear. It's just like, there's probably a point where it just looks good enough that you don't care. Like, if you were in VR and everybody had looked like a metahuman, that would look cool and good enough for everyone to be like, okay, whatever. This is it's legit. I don't know. I don't think anybody would be like, oh, still doesn't quite, you know, like you wouldn't be in VR with people that look like this and think it's like not awesome. That looks like Jack Black. Is that Jack Black? So it's like more towards his head or this head. Hair, head, the fro. It's like oh, I can't view it. I have to log in, and I just changed the name. But yeah, so this is, I mean, this is just good motion. What is this? It's I mean, oh no, he placed himself in a 3D video in Unreal Engine, 3ds Max. Or no, those are, it looked real. It looked real. The character models look super real, but then the lighting looks fake. It looks like it's just a composite. Looks like they put some cameras on a rig that go forward and they match move that in 3D. Did they do it? They set like a camera up and they just like dolly it in or whatever, right? Dolly it up. That's the right term, right? Dolly. I want to make sure that's camera movement. Yeah, that is right. Where the camera is mounted on a dolly or a wheeled cart that runs along rails. Yeah, and then they like move it forward. What it looks like. That's looking good. Looks like an activist. Okay, wait. Let's make a cinema person. So instead of activist, let's make it. We gotta make it teal. We're gonna make it teal and red. Hot and cold colors. Where's the teal? Oh, around here? Ooh, white? Now he looks like he rides skateboards. And then we'll make his eyebrows hot red. Huh? Okay, close enough. Close enough. Oh, it's like very subtle though. Oh, there we go. Cinema man. He's a cinema man. Yeah, that's looking good. Looking real good. No, not a pink mustache. What does this guy do? Alright, teeth, whatever. Here's the eye. This is what you were saying was the most important. That's kind of cool. I gotta load these up all at once. Oh yeah, that's the rig. Yeah, that's in Unreal Engine. Wow. Honestly, this looks, it's like, this is passing the Candy Valley for me. The Uncanny Valley. Oh, so they're applying real skin texture? Oh, right. Yeah. So they start moving. Yeah, right. It's looking at the stills. But that looks pretty legit. What is sclera? Sclera rotation. Oh, there's stuff in here. Okay, whatever. Teeth. Teeth matter, but whatever. No, not makeup. No. No. What if we... No, no, no. Huh? No, 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 no. Have you ever heard of Melody Sheep? Have you ever watched any of his videos? Yeah, like this, like this image. I think this image is probably made with MetaHumans. Have you seen any of these videos? This is a guy. I think he's got only, it's either him or it's like him and I think a couple other people. And they make like very cinematic YouTube videos. Like very inspirational how high quality these are. Like this one. Like that. This model. This video, yeah? That's Melody Sheep. Yeah. So these videos are awesome. And it's like a it's like one dude and I think people are helping. Like there's people that are doing 3D models, but even 3D models, like there's some, what I was getting at was like this guy, right? We could probably get something up, you know? You see? We basically just set him up in this setting, take off the hair, put the eyes to 0, or so that, you know, turn those settings to full white. You just remove them in Unreal Engine. You can dig into the stuff and take out the eyes and like maybe add some face paint, mess with the proportions, you know? I think they do mess with it in my Blender, but you know, maybe one person could potentially do something. Yes, you can. You can dig into this stuff. Valid. The Bob Ross emoji really was like true. It's just you have to load up Unreal Engine. I'm scared to load it right now on on stream because it's probably gonna crash the whole, use up all the resources. Let's see if we have. Let's try to make this guy like into a you know, something like this. We do eyebrow. Let's change. Let's make an alien, okay? Species of the human. A human descendant on a different planet. You can't edit the meshes in UI5? No, you can edit. You can. It's kind of tricky. But you can dig into the meshes. Yeah. Hey, I'm a Chi on YouTube. We're making human descendant alien person. Not an alien. Human descendant. Different planet. We're looking for look development. Look dev. I think at some point I gotta figure out how to. I gotta set up like a dual stream, a dual PC stream, because I think for exactly the type of stuff that I want to stream, it's super resource heavy, and like to jump between DaVinci Resolve and Unreal Engine needs a lot of juice. Some distant, far-off planet in a neighboring solar system. After we colonized Mars, we went off into the far, far outer reaches. He's a vegan activist on on the planet way out in the solar system. He's a Mars vegan activist. I like it. Oh, whoa. This is kind of cool. Oh yeah, yeah. No, this is cool. This is cool. Ombre. No, no ombre. Oh, it looks like a. I don't know. Kind of cool. Because of his iron deficiency. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Skin. Oh, this is getting creepy though. But I feel like it's where that would go, right? That's right. We're gonna make this character. I feel like it would. What do you think? Is it like worn, high texture? Medium or low? Stream. I don't know. It's like Ireland and the Arctic tundra. It's the planet. That's the reference for the planet, is that it's like looks like Ireland and Antarctica. The combination of those two places. Scandinavia. Yeah. But we're in outer space. This is a different planet. He's not no longer a he's not from Earth. His descendants are, but they're far removed now. Mars, Scandinavia. Can we change his shirt? There's no flowers on his planet. It's ice and computers. Right. Super clean. Super clean teeth. On this planet, dental hygiene is a high priority. Makeup. I thought I added. Oh yeah, no, this is the makeup. Oh, that's glossy. I kind of like this metal feel. Yeah. That's kind of. Maybe these should be blue or the cyan. That's cool. I like it. Salt and pepper. What is that? And then proportions. I don't know. How do you get rid of the shirt? Tops? Oh, there we go. Huh? How come it's not showing? Oh, whoops. Secondary. Okay. What? This is cool. Maybe I should just make this blue, right? Seems like. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. We try to get that same blue here. Maybe like a dark blue. That would be cool. Very dark blue. Like a deeper around here. And the top. Same sort of blue. Got a color match for the practice. I mean, maybe we should just copy it from here. Let me yoink that. Oh. 0.12. Oh, I should have taken the hex. That's cool. So we got points here that if we want to go into more detail, but let's not. Let's just export this. Let's just save this guy as a character. Character, what's his name? What planet? Should we just give him a, instead of a name, we'll just give him a description of where he's from? Let's call him Coop. Coop from space planet. All right, there's our character. Body cam. Oh, the hues don't quite match. The face matches, but I feel like it doesn't match with, I mean, I know they're, it's not, I'm not trying to get them to be the same though, but I'm trying to get them to be compatible. So this type of blue, cyan, doesn't really seem to be meshing with this type of blue. This darker blue. What about the shoes? He needs space boots. Okay, good enough. Saving this. Or it's saved? I think it saves automatically. And we're out. We're out of here. There's our metahuman. Is our metahuman... Okay, so now let's bring it back to where we started today. Is this metahuman going to be able to be the character that does that, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe this is our character for our song. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's fix the colors here. So for cyan, what goes good with cyan? Let's see if maybe the top could be the same hue. That might look cool. That might be cool. Get the trying to reference this. Okay, there it is. There it is. There's our guy. I gotta sign into Mixamo. Okay, so let's see. Here's our character. And let's grab the animations that he's gonna have. Swing dancing. What kind of moves does this song make you think of? I'm thinking swing dancing. Remember, this is a guy who's like on an alien planet, so they maybe have like a totally different style of dancing. I think swing dancing probably is the one here. This is a swing dancing type song, isn't it? Let's see. Could you hear this song with swing dancing? or what's that? Forget what the. I don't know. I'm thinking of like this. I don't know. I don't know if we have that type of dance though in Mixamo, and it might be too hard to get that into our character. Feed that video into Rokoko. Does it work like that? Can I do that? Oh, and that might be the perfect video because it's just like straight 30 seconds of dancing, like on a straight on view. That would be so cool. I gotta get the video, right? Like I have to download the video. This might work, yeah. Wow, that'd be. But let's see. Studio. Do I have to download the studio? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. This is something for another day, I think. To try this out. I don't wanna I always get the trials for like 14 days and then I don't get any value out of it. I wanna at least like plan out getting the most out of this. No, it isn't. It's 14 days and then you have to pay, right? Oh, okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's get this. All right, cool. Let's try and recreate dual camera record, combine video input from two cameras, single camera upload. Yeah, okay, sweet. Oh, sweet. Let's try it now. So let's try YouTube. downloading, I think. Is it? Did it download? Download. Download? There we go. All right. Okay, so I upload this here, throw it in there. Okay, that'll be crazy if this works. I only have one. Oh, you mean because he kind of? I get what you're saying. Oh, I can change. I can edit, I think. Yep. Good. Good. Good mention there. Wait, did he just switch right there? Oh, really? Oh, that's right. No. Yeah, I know. I saw this is exciting, but I saw this. I don't think it's quite well, maybe. Okay, let's give it a let's just look through. Mm-hmm. It has mixed results. Well, if it spits out a rig, let's see what we get from here. But it's worth checking out both of them. So easy an alien can do it, and that's what we're making here. We lost our guy. Oh, I forgot did they take off the time limit? They had a time limit for how long you could like be making the metahumans. It was like an hour or two. It was like 2 hours or something. It doesn't work well with complex footage, even though they promise to be one-click VFX. But the Blender Maya scene it makes is unworkable because it's a mess. That's kind of what I thought. But you know this corridor? Peter France from Corridor. He's he made like a short film using this, which was really cool. Good example of like how it can be used. Yo, that's pretty good actually. Well, it's fixable though. You can like go through and edit this stuff, right? Or edit in Studio. That's pretty good. This is a good clip though, I think. It's another part of it, I think. I mean, it's just a stationary camera of like the person doing the thing. It does everything automatically, like mocap, tracking, lighting, rendering, comp, but again, they all look janky. Yeah, yeah, it looks, yeah. This looks, it looks okay, and then there's also, when he opens up his arms, whatever, good enough. No, but we could probably edit some of these keyframes. Let's see if they're edit in Studio. Give some options. I think it's doing something. And then we apply that animation to this guy. You think? Yeah. That looks like a no. I don't know. Dance 0-1. Okay. And then I'll go back. I can upload another one. Same thing over here for the... Just re-upload this and take the other clip and clip that, save the footage or the retargeting stuff. See what that's like. I'm not doing that today. I'm just getting this ready for next time. Because that's a whole nother beast, is launching this guy, getting this guy into Unreal Engine. That's a whole nother step, isn't it? There, it switches right there. Oh, that, okay. I don't think anybody likes rigging. Maybe riggers like rigging. Rigging's tough. It's very, like, meticulous. I don't know if it's psychopaths. Organization freaks? Like, if we have to put a negative name on it? I mean, organization. No. There's people that like it. You can like anything. You can train yourself to like anything. But, uh, I mean, but rigging, I mean, rigging, there's opportunity in rigging. If you like money, maybe you should look into rigging. Because nobody else either likes to do it or wants to do it, but everyone needs it. So if you get good at rigging, that's probably a high, you know, high demand skill. No. Rigging. There's money in rigging. If not now, then well, now would be a good time to learn rigging. Just think about it. There's going to be so many more, like VR is coming in, and people are going to want that stuff rigged, and like to do it properly and professionally. It's not going to be something that AI can just properly do, you know? It's just not. You're going to have a professional like set it up correctly. People are gonna want their thing rigged. FX TDs? What are TDs? FX TDs? It's ridiculous. There might actually be some of this dancing that I can find on Mixamo. FX TDs make, wait, what are TDs? Technical director. I know, but I'm talking about like, I'm interested in the marketplace that is coming up, that's opening. What is it? It's not art. 3D asset marketplace. It's they're coming up with like a merger between Turbo, aren't they doing like CG Trader, Turbo Squid, and Sketchfab and ArtStation are all combining into one marketplace? I thought that was last year they mentioned they were going to do that. But I don't know what it's called. What's that place called? So there's CG Trader, right? And there's ArtStation. But the point is that these are Sketchfab. Fab, that's what it was called, yeah. Fab. Are they open yet? No. Anyways. So this. Selling, like if you're a person that knows how to do rigging, and you sell rigs of cool things, gonna be a high demand for that kind of thing. Probably. I'd imagine. Don't necessarily have to, you know, if you want to go freelance or, you know, freestyle, build your own thing. That would be one place. I mean, just getting onto this marketplace is interesting, you know. I think talking about it now is also a good thing because it's not, you know, I don't think it's really fully realized yet, or not even close. Like these marketplaces, I don't think are too popular yet. I don't know how much people make from like the Unreal Engine marketplace. The prices are pretty legit. I mean, they sell this pretty high, and then the people who pay for this is probably studios that have like a high budget for this type of content. So maybe these makers are making decent money from these, but I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how much, because I mean, I look at this and I don't see many ratings. That's one kind of insight. I mean, out of how many people that purchase the thing, how many people leave reviews, usually it's not, usually it's a percentage of the people, right? Yeah, buying the assets, right. Right. I don't know how many people purchase these things though. Like, how much do the creators of these make? Oh, no. I can I actually signed up to submit stuff. I haven't made anything though to submit for the Epic Marketplace. But the idea was like, for that you have to be on Blender, probably. Or we'll see. Some of these are like Niagara VFX. So that's just like editing systems inside of Unreal Engine and then turning it into a pack. I don't know. This is interesting. Interesting stuff. I want to finish this guy up though. I want to finish this and then call it a night. Oh, and my camera's blinking, meaning it's almost out of battery. So this is especially good place to close it for tonight. So I'm gonna pick up tomorrow at 8 a.m. My time. Eastern Standard Time. New York time. And it's not gonna be this. It's gonna be going through the lessons on here and keep doing these practices, and until we kind of can clarify the action plan for this type of stuff, I'm gonna keep going through these different like educational sections or exercises. But it might consist, I mean, mornings might just always remain as like this sort of education slash learning slash, you know, morning type things. And then evenings, who knows where we go. Hard to say. We'll keep it open and yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh boy. That one, I don't know. That one might not be salvageable. All right, well, that's all. I'm going to end it there for today. Lost the camera. Dang it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow morning, Eastern Standard Time at 8 a.m. to stream about the lesson 4, replacing signs and screens. Keep learning DaVinci Resolve and get those reps in for these VFX skills. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Peace.